What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Josh and Casey React. We're here for another great movie reaction. Josh, what are we watching?
Today we got Joker.
Joker.
With the new one coming out soon, we wanted to react to this one while it's still kind of in the zeitgeist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we both seen it. I've seen it a while ago, actually. I don't think I've rewatched it since its original release. So it's going to be good to go back and watch this, even though it is one of the most depressing movies I've ever seen. Listen, Joaquin Phoenix, elite actor. This is probably the best representation of Joker we've seen, I think, since Heath Ledger.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would say this is more a case study on mental health, even more so than just Joker. But
yes, I agree. So we'll see. Yeah, like you said, with the new movie coming out, we're definitely going to react to that when that comes out. So stay tuned for that.
Still an unbelievable movie, though, and I'm excited to get back into it. And without further ado,
that's it. Yeah, guys, go check out our Patreon in the description. We've got our full, uncut, unedited reaction down there, as well as tons of extra content like movie analysis, fun facts, behind the scenes, all that good stuff. So go and check that out in the description below.
We're going to have a lot to talk about after this one.
For sure.
So definitely head on over there right now, and we're going to get started. Let's do it. Starting movie in 3, 2, 1, now.
This is 1080 GCR. You get all the news you need.
Only time I've seen this Warner Brothers logo.
Or where they live.
You can't go down no one avenue without seeing.
It's starting to affect my business when customers can't get in here because of the garbage.
This next shot is, I think, one of the best opening film shots of all time.
And they're just talking about garbage everywhere.
Well, just his acting in this one shot.
Gargling and cleaning up is a good idea.
In other news, the building...
Yeah, with the tears.
God.
They do such a fantastic job. I mean, because this is obviously supposed to be, I'm assuming, what, 70s?
Don't know exactly.
Of making New York look really gritty.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, it was very seedy from what I understand. I mean, the air-conditioned sign kind of gives it away a little bit.
Come on, crowd, let's go!
Goddamn kids. Those shoes have to be horrible to run in.
Yeah, I would have taken those off. It's honestly impressive how much he's running.
Yeah.
Oh.
So sad. And I forget, too, the score in this movie is really unsettling in a great way. I forget her name, the Icelandic woman. Apparently this is a real condition. I don't think it's this extreme, at least from what I understand. There's a good episode of cinema therapy.
They need it for this.
It's a great YouTube podcast with a therapist and filmmaker who go through stuff like this, and they talked about Joker. She's just like,
It's the end of my shift.
it's even too much for me to handle.
People are upset. They're struggling, looking for work. These are.
Feel that.
I asked you to bring your journal with you for this appointment. Can I see it?
Pursuing a career in stand-up comedy.
Definitely got the trauma for it.
Yeah.
I think I did.
Just needs to visit the mothership.
When I was locked up in the hospital.
And have you thought more about why you were locked up?
Yeesh.
Who knows?
I would not want to be in that hospital in the 70s.
I was wondering if you could ask the doctor to increase my medication.
Arthur, you're on. Be doing something.
I just don't want to feel so bad anymore.
Feel
By the
that?
way, what's our going?
No, I said feel that.
Yeah. I was just going to say, I mean, talk about a terrible therapy setup.
Right, yeah, dark, super dark room.
Just clutter everywhere, just sitting across.
Fans. She got like Department of something, whatever, government ID.
Yeah, I'll talk about it a little more after, but I have some thoughts.
Can you please stop bothering my kid?
I wasn't bothering
Just
him.
stop.
Oh, this
What the hell's her problem? I've never seen anybody do that when they're making faces at a kid.
it's so uncomfortable, but hard to watch. It's painful.
Eesh.
Admittedly, my thoughts on this scene or like her reaction have changed a little bit because I'm just thinking practically, like if you're on a bus and you're a kid and you see this guy like making weird faces, you know, are you going to react positively to that? You know, obviously before you know about his condition. I I know it's a random thought, but I always see when they throw the trash out on the street. That's why I love Chicago. Alleyways, baby.
Alleyways and trash cans.
At least by comparison to New York. Love the teal and orange they got going on.
Yeah, Mom. Nothing.
Oh, God. That's some New York right there.
Supposedly Chicago, I think, I want to say is number 1.
I did see a rat the size of a small dog in Chicago.
All worked up. Eat. You need to eat.
You need to eat.
Who do you talk to?
Everybody on the news. He's the only one who could.
Studios in Gotham City. It's live with Murray.
Sounds way too close to SNL.
Yeah, I'm assuming that was done intentionally.
Joining Murray as always, Ellis Green and his gang.
Oh, I love how this all comes full circle.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler.
I don't know I really do hate talk shows. There is something like, I don't know, ubiquitously hateable about them just in terms of it feels so contrived.
So fake.
Forced, yeah. And there's one I dislike in particular who I feel like puts on a big front.
Cats.
Be moving away from that guy. Sorry.
Imagine that in a comedy show.
Oh, okay. Well, there's something special about you, Arthur, I could tell. Where you from? All that sacrifice, she must love you. I like that. I like that a lot. Come on.
I love that. I mean, it really shows you what he's truly craving
Yeah.
in life. I mean, obviously, even when I first saw this, you know that this scene is contrived or imaginary.
The audience, all that stuff, I'd give it all up in a heartbeat to have a kid like you.
See, I think what this really shows more than anything is more the lack of probably a father figure in his life. Ultimately, what he wants most.
Some attention.
That too. Oh
God, man.
I know.
I'll have to look up his diet after the movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know they do this obviously for movie character roles, which is important, but it's so unhealthy for you physically as an actor. Although he's always been pretty thin.
Fucking savages.
It was just a bunch of kids. I should have left it.
It's for you. You gotta protect yourself out.
Great idea. Let's give this guy a gun.
Don't sweat it, Art. No one has to know. And you can pay me back.
Because that'll go well. You kids steal your sign.
Isn't he the penguin in the movie?
No, the penguin is Colin Farrell.
Oh, it just looks like him. I forgot they put a ton of plastic on him.
Yeah.
Do you people call it miniature golf, or is it just golf?
Okay.
so disturbing, but it's great acting.
Famous stand-up yet?
Not quite. Just been working on my material.
No, don't sit. I like you, Arthur. You know, a lot of the guys, they think you're a freak. Kenny's music. The guy said you disappeared. Never even returned his sign. Bullshit. Doesn't even make sense. Just give him his sign back. He's going out of...
Doesn't even make sense why he'd steal the sign.
Yeah, what?
If you don't return the sign, I gotta take it out of your paycheck. Something else. The other guys, they don't feel comfortable.
God, he's just so unsettling.
Well, it's crazy because you would think in a community of clowns that an outcast should feel welcome, but even amongst them, he's still considered a freak. I love a good slow pan-in slider shot. You're very hesitant to use that elevator. Oh.
I forgot about her, and she's in this. Really liked her in Atlanta, if anyone's seen that.
Yep, Deadpool 2 as well.
Hey.
Omega Riz.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because I don't want to say too much for those that are watching along, but did you catch it at the first time around?
What?
The ending?
Oh, I did not. I don't think. I only seen this once.
Man's thrown it away.
Mom, why are these letters so important to you?
It's just interesting watching it back the more I realize, and I'll come back to it later.
He saw this place, it would make him sick. I can't explain it to you any better than that.
What makes you think you could do that?
What do you mean?
I mean, don't you have to be funny to be a comedian?
Yeah, that's a rough blow. Real supportive mother.
Hey, what's your name? You're a really good dancer. No, it's not him.
I want to check the chamber first.
Yeah, let me turn that up. Fix it.
It's a good thing that that's a window and not another unit.
Yeah, right. It's a family of 4 next door.
That's not unhealthy behavior. It's crazy. It reminds me, did you watch the show Baby Reindeer? Where
Nope.
it's basically this, but the reverse, where the guy helps out a girl and the girl becomes just super stalker obsessed. And it's apparently based on a true story.
Never heard of it.
I only bring it up just because it's crazy how, I mean, obviously this is fictional, but just, trying to help someone or be kind, and then all of a sudden how that turns around on them. Man, I love the lighting and just the grittiness. It's so fantastic.
Pass my class to graduate? Yes.
Really high level stuff here.
Great. I'm a professor at a prestigious New England university.
God.
I didn't buy it either. She comes to me during my office.
Part about mental illness. There was a show with Chris DiStefano where he had this exact thing happen with a guy in the audience.
Oh, yeah,
that
the
had
laugh.
A horrible laugh.
Yeah, ruin a show.
And yeah.
God, even the pencil is like, it has a bad sound to it.
Mm-hmm. Well, and like that violin almost sounds purposely off key, just a little bit.
Oh, hey.
Hey, were you following me today?
Yeah.
I was hoping you'd come in and rob the place.
I have a gun. I'll come by tomorrow. You sure sometime?
I could do that. Yeah, you let me know when?
Never want them to go to your first show.
I was going to say, what a bad idea for a first date.
I've heard many comedians who have had like family and friends show up for their first show, and it's always rough.
You let this guy around children?
When did clowns get phased out, do you think, officially?
I don't know. I've never hired a clown in my life.
Maybe after the first It movie in the 80s or 90s. I'd be terrified if I were these kids.
Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
You're happy and you know it. Shout hooray.
I love this job.
Arthur, I know why you brought a gun.
That is a very good
It's
question.
a prop?
Besides, Randall told me you tried to buy a 38 off him last.
Oh.
Randall told you
You're a
that?
fuck up, Arthur, and a liar. You're fired.
So do you think, did he set him up then?
Maybe. It's just because he thought he was creepy.
Yeah, I just wanted to get rid of him.
Ooh. This is the average New York subway rider right here.
I was gonna say, I don't know if the red line is always much
No,
different.
also the average Chicago red line.
I mean, it's so sad at the end of the day. Like, we'll talk about it afterwards, but I think this movie has a lot bigger, broader implications.
For sure.
Than just beyond the DC universe.
Right. I'm crazy. Tell them what you saw.
And here come the finance bros.
Gotta look for the clown for help.
Yeah. And I guess this was way before the cameras on the trains. He's more creepy to me than
Yeah, the finance bro.
Yeah.
It's got American
It's major.
Psycho vibe.
Yeah, for sure. Patrick Bateman meets Arthur Fleck.
Here's my card.
Is that Helvetica?
What's so fucking funny?
You know, I always question like the realism of bullying in movies, but like in this case, I always forget like the 70s was pretty brutal for
New York.
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm not saying bullying doesn't happen, but just this publicly.
Wait, that's what you need. What do you? I mean, they are going to believe him.
Well, I was going to ask that question again. I'm going to refer to any lawyers in the YouTube comments here, but I know like you have to match what you're being engaged with. So I don't know that pulling out a gun and committing homicide would be a
You have
form
to
of
match what you're
self-defense.
being engaged with. If you're
Basically,
getting stomped on the ground by 3 people,
I don't know. I'm
There's
pretty
no
sure
way.
that's the law. Well, also he's illegally carrying too, so that's another
That's true.
problem. But I mean, like, if someone tries to punch you and you immediately shoot them, I forget what the law is. I think there's... But I mean, obviously, as the moviegoer, we're, you know, like, they deserve it, but... And this is how Joker is born.
I wonder how much practice it took to run in those things.
It also makes you question why anyone would want to live in this city.
Ugh. Well, he doesn't really have a choice.
Yeah.
And you're right. They do get the lighting so good.
The lighting's fantastic. I always tried to make sense of this in the broader context of the film. Do you think this is like his way of just calming himself, or
Yeah, maybe.
escapism a little bit?
He might be just trying to distract himself from what just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Any psychologists in the comments, let us know.
I mean, it is a very eerie dance too. It's not. He's not pulling out the trump card.
No, it's not Dancing with the Stars.
No.
The beginning.
If only it was that easy.
Yeah.
But I like what they're trying to show, the confidence change.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, I think it's good for business. They got clowns in front of every news.
Is that what's his name?
Yeah, I always forget. This is Brian Callen.
Yeah, man. Yeah, how's he back at work?
Sorry, mate.
Oh, he's just clearing out the locker?
Yeah, doesn't seem fair.
By the way, I love this song that's playing behind him. It's Carnival. I forget the artist's name. It's very interesting because the artist has a super tragic backstory, which obviously coincides with what's happening on screen.
What? I still owe you for that, don't I?
What the fuck are you?
Yep. Man, my knuckles hurt. Just wanna. I forget the guy's name who sings this song. Jackson Frank.
You're asking him about those horrible subway murders.
I feel like there had to have been subway murders every week.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons why I'm considering a run for mayor. Gotham has lost its way. Someone who is envious of those more fortunate than themselves.
It's not like my son's gonna grow up and hide behind a mask as well.
Right.
And throw people downstairs.
Made something of our lives. We'll always look at those who haven't. Nothing.
And I love the contrast because you're getting a different perspective. Like in the other movies, Thomas Wayne is always like this grand hero, and in this, he kind of comes across like a dick.
Yeah.
I would love to see a Batman movie from the POV of the Joker.
That'd be cool. If they could bring him in with this.
Yeah.
With our Pat.
Yep.
And the guy was singing that his name was Carnival.
Arthur.
Until a little while ago, it was like nobody ever saw me. And people are starting to notice.
They've cut our
Thank Reagan for that one.
services as part of that. This is the last time we'll be meeting.
Okay.
Well, at least he wasn't getting anything out of it.
Well, comments in a second.
I'm sorry.
So again, I'll just mention Cinema Therapy had a great take on this, which is that felt that she was probably a good therapist to start, but the system didn't give her any resources.
Right.
Therefore, like she just became disillusioned with the whole thing.
Yeah.
And probably just didn't have the resources to be able to like really treat him
I
properly.
mean, what are you supposed to do with this guy?
Well,
as
and
well?
then
I mean,
like what they
you need a
said
lot
is
of
that was her
resources.
first real moment, like in their sessions together, where she's like, "This is just the reality of the situation," where he was actually being heard.
She's losing her job too.
Yeah, it was just an interesting perspective I hadn't thought about before.
Who, from a young age, was always told that his purpose in life was.
This scene is so hard to like, almost more so than anything else. Just watching someone bomb is just. Have you ever witnessed it firsthand?
Yes, it is painful.
It's really a shame that Kill Tony didn't exist.
Oh God!
Because he would have been perfect.
Oh my God! He
Kill
wouldn't have made it
Tony.
out alive.
Well, I just meant, for those that don't know, Kill Tony, Tony Hinchcliffe runs a program, and there's a lot of people that have like tics and things, but that still are able to perform.
Oh.
School as a kid. I'm gonna be a comedian.
God, man. Oh.
The other day, why are the rich people so...
Is it just me, or is it okay? For a second, it almost looked empty in there.
Yeah.
Like from certain angles, because it's so dark.
I think that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
Even though it's breaking
Still great you don't know what's real and just what's not yet.
in the sky, you'll get
Arcade video games in the background.
through your fear and sorrow, smile.
That's exactly what you hope to see on your newspaper. A killer clown with pointed teeth. Can you imagine seeing that as a headline?
You remember when that was a thing? Like the clowns on the loose? Like people were reporting like clowns in the woods and stuff?
I've seen like the YouTube pranks. I never...
No, there was a time. We'll look it up after.
I mean, are we talking like the John Wayne Gacy?
No.
And actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if there is a correlation with the Gacy stuff and if there's any inspiration there. Love a good donut shop, you know?
They're all expensive nowadays.
Yeah. Just give me a good Boston cream donut any day. Keep it simple.
Tomorrow night we have Diana Hudson. Good night, and always remember, that's life.
At least those guys had some like swag back in the day, like Letterman and.
Well, yeah, Jimmy.
Instead of
Jimmy
Fallon.
Carson.
Yeah.
Yeah. He actually seemed like a real solid interviewer. Yeah, Letterman.
Right.
I like Conan.
I did but like Fallon and Colbert, like yeesh.
I won't comment.
You smell like cologne.
I mean, I'm just impressed that those even exist today. Yeah, song choices in this were perfect as well. Song still slaps. Is that the letter to Wayne?
Way, the real trick.
Talk about some major deception.
Do you stop being angry?
Okay. Okay.
He's a very powerful man.
We were in love. I signed some papers. And besides, you can imagine what people would say.
You would think she would have gotten a solid paycheck from that.
Yeah, right?
What they'd say about you.
What would they say, Mom?
By the way, what a solid story that would make in a Batman movie to find out they're stepbrothers.
I would not. I mean, I haven't read the comics, so I can't say. I could.
Yeah,
see
is that canon
being...
that he's Thomas Wayne's like illegitimate son? I've never heard that.
Well, you find out. You'll see in a little bit.
I guess forget too much.
Yeah, what the actual story is. But yes, that would be a cool plot device. And there he is. Oh my god, that is so disturbing.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Man, dude.
That is
Yeah, that's when you run.
Yeah. Even as a kid, I think I'd be terrified if I saw that. Instead, he goes towards it. By the way, I just thought of this. I mean, how old do you think Bruce is here? Like, what?
He looks like
8, 9?
Yeah, I was gonna say not even.
Maybe 10. And
Yeah,
how
the age
old's Arthur
difference.
supposed to be? I mean,
He looks on the wrong side of 40.
early 40s, late 30s. 'Cause I'm just thinking by the time Bruce gets old enough to become Batman, which
It'd
is
be-
I don't know when. Yeah, it is like 20.
Yeah,
He would
Be
already
fighting an old
be
man.
probably 50s, 60s.
Also, nice security system they have at this massive mansion.
I mean, it could just, I guess a lot of big mansions just have gates. I don't know if there's much more to it than that, but I suppose you'd think someone of his caliber in his position with threats and things going on. Let's not do that. Ugh.
Ugh. Not seen him wash his hands once.
I can't believe this. I mean, I know it's Bruce Wayne, but even young Bruce wasn't terrified. He's afraid of bats, but he's not afraid of someone sticking his fingers in his mouth.
Well, it's not funny, is it? Do I need to call the police?
No.
Where have I seen this guy?
You're her son.
Yeah. Did you know her?
Slow back up there. What do we think of this Alfred? I mean, I know you
Buff
it's
Alfred.
A small glimpse of him. Well, if I'm not mistaken, I think in the comics too, Alfred was the one who actually trained Bruce.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that's how it went.
I know he's skilled.
I think he was ex-military. His whole life is just collapsing around him.
Sir, when was the last time you spoke to her?
I don't know.
She got hysterical, hyperventilating, collapsed, and hit her head
Yeah.
pretty.
It's horrible.
Right. So we spoke with your boss over at.
Clown thing?
Yeah, I mean, part of your act.
What do you think?
Ugh.
It's exit only.
I wonder who gave him the tip-off about Arthur.
Yeah, or how you.
Either the boss or maybe the guy who gave him the gun.
Billy, and he says, and I'm not kidding, Billy says, so where are we going to get all our garbage?
Good one, De Niro.
If you just keep laughing, it'll somehow make you funny. Check out this joke.
Roll credits. Who's videotaping that, by the way?
You should have listened to your mother.
Also, what a dick.
Come on, Bobby. Let's see one more. I love this guy.
I mean, can you imagine them airing something like this?
Oh.
Especially, well, I mean, this is the 70s, but like in today's day and age, how well that would go over.
No one's laughing now.
You can say that again, pal.
Like, first time trying stand-up, too.
I mean, he also clearly has a mental
Yeah.
condition. Like, it is painfully obvious.
Yeah.
Show for you tonight. Chuck Conby is
That's how you
here.
get canceled.
Actress Joanne
That is just ruthless.
Mel Rubin and the Stiff.
And again, even if you didn't know that, just, again, it's his first performance.
I'm just looking at all the newspapers and stuff.
Yeah. Kill the rich, a new movement.
Thomas Wayne. That's what this whole thing is about. The whole system.
That is why I'm running. They may not realize it, but I'm their own.
Yeesh. Sounds eerily familiar.
I mean, the fascist sign wasn't too far off.
No. Here it starts. Man, they got the Secret Service on the job here.
Sometimes when you think about it, just how easy it would be to just go undercover in some of these places, like especially for, bellman type of a job.
What a Richie Rich thing to do.
Yeah.
Sit in tuxedos and watch Charlie Chaplin.
Again, assuming it's the 70s, is Charlie Chaplin still in vogue?
No.
At that time?
Come out with good movies back then.
Yeah. This is a beautiful theater, though.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Nice bathroom.
Yeah.
Dang.
Penny Fleck is my mother.
Jesus. You're the guy that came to my house yesterday. What's wrong with you?
Look at us.
Money?
Oh, I wasn't adopted.
Jesus, she never told.
For a man who wants to help out, he certainly doesn't have much sympathy.
Dad, it's me.
Oh. That sound effect too is just
Yeah, it was a
brutal.
big punch. Also, he looks way too old to have a son that young.
I don't think he's thinking about that.
We met the other night at Gotham City.
No, I mean, like
My partner.
Bruce.
He looked like, that guy looked like, what,
I mean,
60?
Well, speaking of De Niro,
Yeah, right, yeah,
80
Pacino.
having a kid with a 20-year-old.
9-9.
Oh, this is so sad. Just wants to punish himself. One thing I'll also say, which I love about the filmmaking in this movie, is they really linger on shots.
Yeah.
Just to make you sit in the discomfort even more.
Unbelievable turn of events.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Finally, you can see through it. And even the shots, they're always wide. He's always by himself.
Zoning in.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, what a great chance to like make it or turn it on Murray and tell him about his condition.
Yeah, I mean, in realistic sense, that should.
Yeah.
Obviously, remove it from the movie. That can you imagine the backlash?
Oh, you like surprise him?
Yeah.
Surprise! Oh God, man. Ugh.
I mean, this would have been, I think, around the time like when One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest came out, which was kind of showcasing some of these psychiatric hospitals. And they were still doing lobotomies and all that.
Oh, this guy's from Atlanta too.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of stuff recently.
Some are just crazy, pose dangers to themselves and others.
I thought it was going to bother me, but it really hasn't. You know what I'm talking about. It's so hard to distract me.
You just want someone to listen to him.
Yeah.
But you should see somebody. They got programs, city services, stuff like that. Dr. Benjamin Stoner. The patient suffers from delusion. That'll be much easier, but I can't let this go without her signature, okay?
Can read them out loud.
Yeah.
Man, this hospital too is so creepy.
God, man.
I mean, I hate hospitals to begin with, but it's like what I imagine a Soviet, like old Soviet hospital would look like.
This is straight out of Chernobyl.
Yeah.
You also stood by when one of your boyfriends repeatedly abused.
God. Oh my God, it made the news.
Severe trauma to his head.
Always been such a happy little boy.
And it all comes full circle. That's just awful.
Ugh, I like that little camera shake. He's like, world's falling apart.
I don't know why she was allowed to keep him in the first, or adopt him in the first place. And then also, how was she allowed to
Get him back?
Yeah. I mean, because she was pretty young there, and she's been with him this entire time. You're telling me he never went into the orphan system, or?
Well, also, I mean, it just shows the city doesn't really care about these people.
Right.
What are you doing in here? You're in the wrong apartment.
Oh.
God.
Oh,
God.
This is deeply unsettling. And it's interesting because you don't really know if he did anything.
Right.
I mean, I feel like they kind of imply that he might have killed her, but you're not really sure.
Now you don't even know who's real in the film. Anyone can be fake.
Can't trust the narrator.
always hated that name. You know, he used to tell me.
She doesn't even look like she's there.
No.
You know what really makes me laugh? I used to think that my life was a tragedy.
Yeah.
Just feels betrayed. The way they just, again, linger on the shot.
Yeah, it was so uncomfortable.
I think the movie kind of forces you to take an uncomfortable stance of, like, you know, you sympathize for the character, but at the same time, you know, especially now he starts to get on this homicidal rage.
What's interesting now, they just put him into the light.
Yeah.
It's like the first bit of sunlight we've seen the whole movie. It's pretty good, actually.
Does make you wonder if people actually do legitimately train for
Kamala.
these.
Sorry.
No comment.
Okay. Knock, knock, knock.
Well, they even synced the crowd noise up.
Yep.
That's life.
Do you think he's still, I mean, does he still know that he's being made fun of up to this point or not yet?
Oh, yeah. I think he knew the whole time he was being made fun of.
I just mean because I couldn't quite tell in that specific sequence if he really thought he was trying to be funny or...
You know, like there, he just wants to make his best.
Yeah. Go out with flair.
Oh, dude, his like ribs and shoulders just make me so uncomfortable. I haven't seen The Machinist yet, but it's similar.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's nice lead-filled paint.
That's his mom?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, guys. Come on in.
Do you get a new kick?
No.
No.
What's with the makeup then?
My mom died. Celebrating.
Celebrating.
Coming around the shop, they're talking to all the guys about...
Why'd you really come here?
If it was a fucking midget, you'd be in jail right now. You know what I mean?
Thank you, Brando. Thank you so much.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, God. Oh, the noise. Oh.
Right in the eye.
I'm gonna be on.
Oh.
Holy fuck off that.
What? It's okay. Don't look. Just go.
Oh, no.
God, man.
Oh, and this part, yeah, it's...
God.
Oh, no.
You were the only one that was ever nice to me.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, they both have their life problems.
Oh, yeah, I think I'd rather be Gary.
And this is when, you know, you're like, all right, looks pretty good.
Looks pretty good. They did such a good job with this look. That suit's iconic.
And, of course, the super memed
Oh, yeah, the
dance.
And the staircase.
Yep.
Most famous stairs in NYC now.
How many times do you think this has been replicated on TikTok?
Oh.
People are just trying to go home and they have to go through like a wave of influencers.
The people that actually live there.
Yeah. Can you imagine being the cops watching this?
Ooh.
I don't know, you're walking that one off or even running that one off.
Perfect timing.
Yep. I feel like I can smell this train.
Oh, the makeup sweat.
Yep.
Yeah, that's New York. Why are they fighting each other?
Yeah. Do you think that he did that purposely?
What?
The flip the mask, or was it like to incite controversy, or he just wanted it?
I don't know. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, some nightmare scenario right there.
Yep. Love that.
Yeah, the confidence, determination now. Just coming through. Oh.
Thank you, Murray. I feel like I know you. I've been watching you forever.
Isn't he a comedian on the left? I forget, is that Mark Manson? No.
No, that's not him.
No cursing, no off-color material. We do a clean show. Well, someone will come and get you, okay? Perfect. Good luck.
Thanks.
Well, if you say so, kid, you know, Joker it is. It's good.
Thanks, Murray.
You can see he still wants the validation there.
Also, if they saw that that lipstick on the mirror, I don't think they'd be bringing him out.
Yeah. Well, also, and if the cops are still alive, I mean, I don't know. They didn't say what their condition is, but...
Well, I feel like the last place they check is here.
True.
Oh, he looks like he's got a lot of problems.
Ugh.
You just had a conversation with him. The next thing you know on the show is just...
You should enjoy it. One day you'll have to work for it.
And here comes the dance. It's got the showmanship.
Right? And you come out smoking a cig? That's real old school.
Yeah.
Applause. Oh, yeah.
What the hell? And the guy next door is like,
He's
this is
like,
totally okay.
Yeah.
How I imagined.
Well, that makes one of them.
Trying to make people laugh.
And how's that going for you?
Ugh. Every time. It's
Yeah.
It's
chills.
got a book. A book of jokes. And you had to look that up?
At least roll with it.
Ma'am, your son's been hit by a drunk driver. He's dead.
Good timing.
Killed those 3 Wall Street guys.
Okay, I'm waiting for the punchline.
The guy in the
Yeah,
back
he's like,
is
I told you. Yeah, that's when you cut it.
Did you decide what's funny or not?
Movement to become a symbol
Come on.
for killing 3 young men?
No, they couldn't carry a tune to save their boys, that we won't werewolf and go wild.
You finished? And I'll tell you this, not everyone is awful.
You're awful.
Me? I'm awful?
Why are you awful?
De Niro.
How about another joke?
Murray.
The police,
I'll
Gene.
tell you what you get.
Call the police.
Get what you fucking...
Ooh.
I love that he still haven't
just-
cut.
Yeah, no cut. Also, they don't frisk the dude. I mean, made for a hell of a scene. What a
No, that
monologue.
yeah, that was super powerful. Because again, it's kind of like you don't want to agree with him, but there is kind of like an element of, you know.
You get it.
Yeah.
Good night. And always remember, that's...
You cannot play that music after. You just
No.
can't. You can't cut to that.
I don't think they got any other music. Like, what do we play after our host gets brutally murdered on his own TV show? With all the other commercials going on.
I love this shot. And then they got like the Sprite ad.
Yeah.
That's Rolling Rock. Wow. Throwback.
Energizer Bunny.
And as you see, Gotham is burning.
The White Room.
I think they need the National Guard.
No kidding. They need Batman. By the way, I would have been so hyped if you just see Robert Pattinson roll in on the old school Batmobile right now.
Well, Bruce Wayne is still just a kid, so.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Well, I think that, as you will see in just a second, they're going to show his origin story here. By the way, I just noted, if you look at the billboard back there.
Oh my god. Oh. Interesting.
It's the 70s. It's Thomas and Martha. We get the classic origin story. The pearls.
With the pearls.
It is cool how they weaved it in.
Uh-huh. Ugh. And it's finally understood.
Finally found his community. He could finally be himself. Strong moves, strong moves.
I need to copy some of these. And there it is.
It's such a cool shot.
What's so funny?
Is she not aware of his condition?
Do you want to tell it to me?
Yeah. Love that line.
Mm-hmm. Man, he's really a one-of-a-kind actor.
For sure.
Looks like she's a goner. I know what my dad had to do in his medical rotation for the psych ward. He had a guy try and choke him out with his tie.
Oh, sound like Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I can kill you with that tie.
And obviously security had to come in and subdue him.
Oh, God.
Granted, this was back in the probably 90s.
I think your dad could handle himself.
Yeah, I mean... Awesome movie.
Oh, what a great movie.
Awesome movie. I'm assuming this is not the kind of movie to have any sort of
I thought there was. No?
Is there?
There's the short one, the teaser for, was it not?
Let's double check really fast.
You might be right.
I find it hard to believe that there'd be a post-credit scene for this movie.
Nope.
Nope.
All right.
Well,
Thanks.
thank you all for tuning in to this special reaction. Hope you all enjoyed it. Let us know what you thought in the comments. We're going to head over to Patreon now and do our full movie analysis. So
go check it
link
out
in the description below. We're going to get started right now.